get this, even MAGA is ashamed to pronounce their MAGA support now. Publicly, at least. How many friends or family members have you given up on because of their beliefs with the MAGA Republican Party? For me, I'm at 5 friends. Now, luckily for me, I have no family that harbor these beliefs, at least that I know of. But get this, even MAGA is ashamed to pronounce their MAGA support now. Publicly, at least. I have a good friend, known him for years, and when I used to work in Century City, that's when I met him. Middle Eastern dude, out of the UK, moved to the States with his family, traveled back and forth from the UK to the US all his life. He posted some pro-Trump nonsense about Trump sending or targeting Iran and targeting their nuclear ambitions a few weeks back. You remember that? All good. We all know that Iran shouldn't have nuclear possibilities by any stretch, right? So I posted a simple comment in response within his post saying, looks like we're about to enter into a war we shouldn't be in. Wasn't that part of the MAGA platform? It's my comment to him. Wasn't it Make America First? He commented back how Iran should never have nuclear capabilities. And I agreed. But I still pressed the issue on my question about America First. And the response I got back was that he doesn't promote or favor any political party, only what's fair and best for the country. Something alongside those words. Now, I immediately fired back because if anyone says they don't favor any party, then immediately they're completely uninformed and corrupted by the quote-unquote alternative facts. In other words, lies. They have been brainwashed into this cult of thinking there's good in both parties, when it couldn't be any clearer that one party is drastically harming, while another is attempting, albeit horribly, but still attempting to keep the U.S. from falling backwards. I pressed some more on the issue, and he never responded back, which I responded, question answered. And that was that. And can you see the embarrassment they have? Can you see the embarrassment MAGA Republicans have to even publicly say they are MAGA or MAGA supporters or Trump supporters, for that matter? They'll border the beliefs or attempt to rationalize BS to make a point that goes so wrong. And when questioned, they head for the heels. They do the Fred Flintstone feat, They run away because they can't handle the truth or facts, or they just don't want to be called out on their BS. And we all know someone like that, don't we? It's crack bent or broken. Let me know how many friends and family you had to part ways with because they got sucked into MAGA nonsense. For me, it's been 5 so far. But I also worked in conservative talk radio, and all of them have been completely blocked and cut off. I mean, it's no conversation with them. It's no conversation. It's no facts with them. It's no common sense with them. It's no laws with them. It's no other culture or nationality with them. It's no morality with them. It's no compassion with them. It's no right or wrong with them. It's no slavery with them. It's no racism with them. It's no social policies with them. It's no universal health care with them. There's no affordable housing with them. No women's rights with them. No public education with them. No diversity, no equity, no inclusion with them. Like, how is that a bad thing? But with them, nothing matters except what the orange Mussolini says. You want facts? You want proof? You want the black and white of it? Well, all right, I'll give you one. I'll give you an example. The bipartisan border bill, meaning both parties agreed on a resolution on the border to curb, stop, and support. Do you hear what I said? Support the border wall that Trump has been parading. Speaking of parades, right? Bipartisan bill. Both parties agreed on it. However, the orange Mussolini said, oh no, we can't have a win while a Dem is still in the office. So let's put a halt to this. Facts. I'm not making it up. He said it. He said, blame me for the stop of the bipartisan border bill. He said it. Look it up. And this wasn't a leaked conversation when he said it. He said it at a rally or some function he was spreading lies at. He said it. Anyway, let me know. Let me know how many folks you filed 13th over their MAGA stance. Nick Anthony, Crack Benter, Brooklyn. Then you have the lifelong friends, the ones that grew up alongside you, played music together in high school, was a groomsman at your wedding, and the list just goes on how close we were. I go into broadcasting, he into law enforcement, and the mindset of this dude completely changes. Completely. It's like once he got a badge on, he became this egotistical, power-wielding jerk who thinks everyone is a criminal. And it's us against them, meaning blue, or the badge against everyone else. This dude that I've known over 20 plus years, pre-law enforcement, would have been totally against what the cops and the National Guards and the Marines and ICE are doing in Los Angeles. But now, it's us against them. So I asked the simple question. You a Trump supporter, dude? Without hesitation, he acknowledged you. Absolutely. MAGA supporter through and through. And then asked me a series of questions as though I was going to entertain them. I found out a couple of years back, you can't communicate. You can't talk with a MAGA supporter. You can't conversate with a Trump supporter. You can't hold a debate or even talk facts or even bring up numbers, statistics with a Trump supporter. You can't hold a conversation with them, period. They're way out in left field with nonsense and lies and attacks on everyone but Donald Trump. You hear what I said? Even folks within the MAGA party get blasted by other MAGA party members if they briefly or publicly go against Donald Trump. Look at Liz Cheney. And Tellis from North Carolina just recently. Rand Paul. These are all MAGA Republicans who speak out. But don't fool yourselves. These bastards are still evil. Who voted Trump into office knowing he was going to do what he's doing. He's a con. He's a criminal. And he did everything that he said he was going to do. And they still voted for him. Sound familiar, farmers? Boy, are you farmers dumb. Deaf, dumb, and blind. And truckers? Guess what? We're next. I'll do a video on that later. But yeah, truckers, you dummies, been focusing on English speaking as a requirement to drive a truck. Meanwhile, tariffs will have all of us out of work. But make trucking great again, right? Deaf, dumb, and blind. No offense to the deaf, dumb, and blind. Hit the subscribe button. Help the channel grow. I'm Nick Anthony, Crack Benter Broken. If you aren't mad, you aren't paying attention.